Tony Burroughs is an internationally known genealogist, author, and lecturer who taught genealogy at Chicago State University for 15 years. His book, Black Roots, A Beginner's Guide to Tracing the African-American Family Tree, was #1 on the Essex Magazine bestseller list. Mr. Burroughs just finished the genealogy of Olympic sprint champion Michael Johnson for British television. Mr. Burroughs also consulted on the Reverend L. Sharpton's genealogy, Oprah Winfrey's genealogy, and the PBS television series African American Lives with Henry Louis Gates. Mr. Burroughs is also on the board of the Illinois State Genealogical Society and the Kwame Nkrumah Academy. For his work, Mr. Burroughs has received the Distinguished Service Award from the National Genealogical Society. Interestingly, Mr. Burroughs attended Burnside Academy from 1956 to 1962. He famously was one of the students at Burnside's Historical Synod, which, as we know, helped to spark the American Civil Rights Movement. Please help me to welcome Mr. Tony Burroughs.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Beegler, Dr. Forte, Chairperson Briggs, Chairperson Jones, Burnside graduates, and Burnside community for inviting me to return to my former school to say a few words on this special occasion. It is my first graduation commencement speech, and I am truly honored and humbled. Congratulations, Burnside graduates! This is your day. This is about you. By graduating today, you have not only finished something, you have started something. You have started the first day of the rest of your life. This is a new journey, and high school is a starting point. What you do in high school determines what you will do for the rest of your life. I have something for you to do now. I want each and every one of the graduates to close your eyes. Now dream. Now dream big. Dream what you want to be when you grow up. You are dreaming about that job that you have when you get out of school. What occupation are you going to do? A doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a scientist, an airplane pilot, an engineer, a writer, an actor, a computer programmer, an accountant, a teacher, a business owner, a filmmaker. What occupation are you doing? Dream it is you in that uniform, in that office, or on that stage performing that job. Now notice, I did not say a professional basketball player in the NBA. Notice, I did not say a professional football player in the NFL. You cannot include basketball, football, or baseball in this dream. Most athletes never make it into professional sports. Let me repeat that. Most athletes never make it into professional sports. For every Derrick Rose that exceeds in the NBA, another 3,500 high school players fail to make it in the NBA. So your chances are 1 in 3,500. Those chances are slim to none. Even if you're lucky enough to make it into professional sports, the average career is only 5 years. A few veterans make it to 10 years. That means your sports career would be over by the time you are between 27 and 37 years old. You still have to earn a living for the majority of your life. What are you going to do then? You have to plan on that now, today. After you're finished dreaming, you can open your eyes. When you go home, write down that dream. Look at it every day. Research that occupation. Read about it. Talk to people that are in that occupation. Find colleges that specialize in an occupation. What are the top 10 schools in that profession? What high school courses are required to get into those colleges? What grade point average will you need in high school to get into those colleges? You plan your career starting today. When you step into high school in September, know what you want to do that day and what courses you have to take. You control your life, and don't ever forget it, because it's about you. Dream number 2, close your eyes again. Dream of where you want to go in the world, anywhere in the world. London, Paris, Africa, Jamaica, Italy, Brazil, anywhere in the world. Where would you like to go? Then write it down. Look at it every day. Then research it. How do you get there? How much does it cost to get there? How much is the airfare, the hotel, the food, and the spending money? Where will you stay? What language do they speak? Write all of that down. Now open your eyes. Believe me, you can go anywhere in the world you want to go. Get in the habit of going places, not just seeing them on television. The world is your playground, so take advantage of it, because it is about you. Then save $1 for every dollar and $1 for every $10 that you earn from working, either cutting grass or shoveling snow or washing floors or any job that you have in life. Also save $1 for every 10 that you get from allowance, from gifts, and from birthday presents. Put that savings in a jar or in a box until you have enough money to go on that trip. And when you're ready to go, double that amount, because you're going to take your parents with you. Now these are your dreams. You dreamt it. Don't ever let anyone deter you from your dreams. You can do anything you dream. I know you can do it because you dreamed it. Dreams are real. No one ever did anything without dreaming about it first. Once you dream it, then make it real. It's up to you, because you control your life, because it's about you. The second reason you can make your dreams become true is because you are a Burnside graduate. Burnside is a special school, and Burnside graduates are special. I went to Burnside. When I went to Burnside, I dreamed I wanted to write a book, and I wrote a book. My book was Black Roots. It was #1 on the bestseller list. I dreamed I wanted to be a coach, and I coached. I coached basketball and track at Francis Parker School for 3 years. I dreamed I wanted to travel, and I traveled all over the United States. I have traveled to 44 different states and dozens of cities. I dreamed I wanted to travel around the world, and I did. I have traveled to Canada, to Mexico, to London, to Israel, to Antigua, to St. Kitts, to St. Thomas, to St. Martin, to Puerto Rico, and the Cayman Islands. Remember, you control your life. You can do anything you want to do. Dream it and then do it, because it's about you. This is your day. But even though this is your day, it's not all about you. It's also about others. Others who helped you get here today. You got here to graduation day as a result of your family, be it a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, or several of the above. And you did it because of Principal Beeper and the teachers at Burnside School who helped you get here today. You did not graduate all by yourself. So stand up right now, all the graduates, stand up. And turn around. Now I want you to give thanks to everybody that helped you graduate. Okay, now turn back around and sit down. That's a great job. Don't ever forget the people who helped you. Thank them personally. Call them on the telephone and thank them. Write letters to those who helped you. For without them, you would have never have graduated. And because people helped you to get where you are, you have to help others along the way. So it is about you, but it's also about others and how much you can help other people. You graduated from a historic school. The sit-in at Burnside School lit the spark that ignited the civil rights movement in Chicago. It was organized by Burnside parents who were looking to help their children, but also other students around the city of Chicago. The movement for better schools eventually led to Dr. Martin Luther King coming to Chicago. So Burnside is a historic school. Now, having graduated from a historic school, you have a responsibility to do something historic. You have to make a contribution to history. You do something historic by helping others, not by buying fancy cars, or wearing bling bling, or knowing the latest hip-hop song. Life is not about how much money you make. Life is about helping other people. I am one of you. I was a Burnside student. I sat in this very same auditorium when I was in 7th grade. Now I've been on television, on the radio, in the newspapers, and I traveled around the world. But I've done it by helping others to know who their ancestors are. I'm a genealogist. I trace family history, and I help others trace their family history. And you can be on television and travel around the world. I have faith in you. Now don't get me wrong, high school will be a lot of fun. It will be some of the best days of your life. You will meet friends who you will know for the rest of your life. So enjoy it. But also read and study every single day. Work harder than you've ever worked before. Join a team. Join a committee. Be the best at whatever you can be. I am proud of you, and I know you can do it. So go and make your dreams come true.
And Mr. Burroughs, in 1962, unfortunate circumstances dictated that you could not graduate from Burnside School. Because of overcrowding, you had to go to Gillespie School to graduate. Well, 50 years later, we'd like to honor you with a Burnside diploma. Please come up. Mr. Burroughs, you helped us to understand the historical significance of Burnside, which you just explained with the 1961 sit-in. It was quite an event, and it did spark the civil rights movement in Chicago. We're glad to be part of that history, and we're glad to have you as part of our family. Thank you, Mr. Burroughs.